Welcome to the Safely Controlled Podcast, a show where we think we know what we're talking about, but we're still deeply confused.
That's right, those mysterious, spooky, and sometimes downright ridiculous anomalies that the SCP Foundation works so hard to keep under control.
How do they control them? Why do they control them? Honestly, we're still figuring that out. But hey, we got dice, and that's all we need to choose which SCP we're probably going to mispronounce today.
From homicidal rubber ducks to existentially horrifying vending machines, we're here to explain them to you. Mostly.
So buckle up and suspend your disbelief, and prepare to be entertained by two people pretending they know what's going on. I've just been basically working on the channel all morning long for the past 3 hours.
Oh. What were you doing?
Editing a video, and then I rebranded. Here, I'll show you. Well, not necessarily a rebrand. It's just a re-envision of something.
Okay.
And then by the time that this episode of SCP comes out, this is already happened on the channel. Rogue Report is now a weekly episodic podcast.
Nice.
I felt the need to do something else, so it's now even if you go to podcasts under my channel, they're both there, and then I even have that nice little rebranded logo. Just trying to do something more.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because I released an episode, this past Saturday I released an episode, and then this upcoming Saturday will be the continuation, so it comes out every Saturday at 8 a.m. So that's a neat announcement to make on one podcast about another one on the channel.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. So what's going on? You got news?
Well, it's been kind of I've been... the older you get, the more you feel the weather. And I've been really feeling the weather because it's just been kind of shitty here. Not very many sunny days. It's been relatively cold.
We had 3 days, I swear, maybe a week and a half ago, where we had good weather for 3 days straight, and then it just gets cold, and then it's raining. This morning it was snowing.
Yeah.
It's April 8th.
It's April. I mean, I get it. It's hard for snow, winter to make a, leave, but and the grass is growing, so it's getting warmer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just you just want to do things outside, and you want to get out of the rut, and then the other part of you just loves being all cozied up at home. And
I love not leaving.
Oh, me too. I'm becoming a hermit.
Even for the younger, okay, so even this upcoming weekend, people are getting married and it's somebody's birthday or whatever, but they want to go out and celebrate and do stuff. And they wanted to meet somewhere local, and then they wanted to go to fucking Rivers in Pittsburgh to the casino. And me and Anna are the type of people we'll go to the place local. And then not go to Pittsburgh because we just don't want to go to.
It's just a hassle.
We like to pay our rent and enjoy our rent.
As you should.
So it's we're this little even in the past couple months, we had our own wedding reception, somebody else's wedding reception. I started a fucking YouTube channel that cost money. I mean, starting a YouTube channel doesn't, but the equipment necessary. But I spent a good bit of money, at the end of last year, to the point where just getting it back, and I still don't want to spend the money. I'm just gonna invest my time in the money that I already spent.
Yeah, and you're getting really good at it. So.
Long term happiness.
Right. Long term, yeah, we're banking it.
So I'm just sitting here doing this shit. This is also really fun for me too, and it's a learning experience.
But it's also probably good for your mind. It's sort of like working on a puzzle.
Yeah, and it's also you even said it before. Even doing this podcast is more just even the coffee talk, the 10-20 minutes that we spend just bullshitting. Mm-hmm. Is therapeutic. Yeah, just in here bullshitting. You don't have to sit there by yourself, because that's the other thing too. I will play video games by myself, but I'd much rather play with other people, and I find myself not wanting to play by myself.
There you go.
But so when I'm not playing video games with other people, I'm going to start working on the channel more. That's the reason I wanted to do Rogue Report more often, so I just have another thing, another weekly goal that I'm putting myself towards, making sure that this podcast releases on time, and then that one, and then my gameplay videos and whatever the hell else I come up with.
Yeah.
Just happen when it happens.
Just keep working on it. Everything will fall into place.
Well, I did have notes in my phone.
I'm making a mess. I don't know.
What are you doing?
My apologies to the audience.
Okay. Nope, that's Rogue Report. Wrong one. Coffee Talk. I wrote something down. I have two things down. Oh, okay.
Let's hear it.
All right. So I thought, like, for whatever reason, I think this was a conversation that I was having with CJ or just a random thought myself. Do you know who Dr. Disrespect is?
I've seen him. He's the guy with the mustache and
Yeah.
the glasses.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if you know this, but he's not a real doctor.
No.
He's just a streamer. That's just his name. He's
Really?
Just, yeah, exactly.
Like he didn't even go like to like a medical school in like
none
the
of
Philippines?
that. None
Nothing?
of that. No. He's not a medical professional.
Well,
That's just
damn.
his name.
Is that why he's in so much trouble? Because he's.
I know. Actually, I forgot that he did get in trouble for something. I don't remember what the fuck it
Did he
was.
tell people not to do something and
just influenced people in the wrong way or said something wrong that he wasn't supposed to say that wasn't so politically correct?
Okay, well,
I don't remember. But anyway, if you found out, like, okay, so Apex Legends has a ranking system.
yes,
I mean, most games do, but in Apex, it's the top 750 players are what is known as the Predators, the Apex Predators.
okay,
I was a rank like right underneath that, but I also wasn't right underneath it. I was in Masters, but I wasn't good. But I'll leave it at that. It wouldn't surprise me that if you found somebody online that was really good at a video game, and like I wouldn't be surprised if they told me they were a surgeon.
why?
I feel like surgeons in particular should have really good hand-eye coordination, and they should be very good at video games.
They should be like I'm thinking they wouldn't have the fast aspect to it.
A neurosurgeon, especially a neurosurgeon, I feel like you need so much fine, like your hands can't shake, and I have a feeling that it's all about hand-eye coordination.
It might be, but I don't know if they. I mean, I don't know if the equivalent of performing surgery on someone and the equivalent of like shooting someone in the face in a video game would be the same.
They're not necessarily the same, obviously, but they have a lot in common.
All right.
I'm saying if you're good with your hands, especially that's for whatever reason the thought was if I met a guy online who was really good at Apex and he told me that he was a fucking surgeon, that he graduated at fucking Johns Hopkins or whatever the fucking place is called, he's super fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't like, and then this is just what he does in his downtime. No, I would be like, no, that makes sense.
Because you think surgeons play Apex on their
downtime, or any doctor, any
doctor,
like
they love video games.
If I went in for surgery, I would be like, do you play video games?
And if they said no, you'd be like, I want somebody else.
I want somebody else.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
really?
for
like,
sure.
No, fuck this guy. Fuck all his 7-8 years of school and dedication.
I don't know, I don't know doctors.
Okay.
Do you have a PCP?
I do.
So ask him.
He plays video games.
Oh, you piece of shit! There's no way.
He does. We've talked about it.
Are you sitting there judging me?
No. But I mean, He doesn't play like Apex and stuff like that. He just plays. He plays games. He's a D&D guy.
Okay, well that's okay. That necessarily isn't okay. What else is he? Does he play anything that would have anything to do with what I'm talking about? Like
probably not.
Like a hand-eye thing.
I don't think.
All right.
I mean, I'll have to ask him next time I see him.
Please do. Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
And then tell him the same comment that I just made about like I want a surgeon that fucking has good hand.
Maybe he talks to his other doctor buddies and they have a Apex group.
A clan, if you will. They run lobbies on Call of Duty all the time.
And they're all Apex Predators.
And it's just like all their like screen names and gamer tags are literally just like Dr. Smith.
Or like leg clamp 69 420.
Stethoscope. Get it?
Warrior.
Scope
scope you out. Yeah. That's good.
That's a good one.
That's good.
What would be another good doctor?
Dr. Shoddy. Just shoots you in the face with a shotgun every time.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I feel like there's a pun.
There has to be a pun.
I don't care how long it takes.
Well, you could edit it out.
Mm-hmm.
You could think about this for 10 minutes. Nobody would know.
Anyway. I didn't get it. It didn't come.
It's not going to come then. I think it's just people with good hand-eye coordination. I don't know necessarily doctors.
That doesn't mean and it doesn't go the other way. Like just because you're really good at video games doesn't mean I trust you with heart surgery.
Right.
You have to go to school for that.
Usually.
Yeah.
In modern America.
Mm-hmm.
At least. Well, maybe not anymore.
Would you trust a young doctor over an old doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because young people are better at stuff.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'd want a doctor that would knew all the newest
techniques.
techniques.
A nice young surgeon who plays
Yeah.
video games.
Or better than like a 60-year-old surgeon that's set in his ways. Yeah.
Still, he smokes.
Yeah. Got a raspy
He's
voice.
one of those doctors that smokes
his
cigarettes.
fingers are all stained yellow.
Oh my god.
Even his gloves are stained yellow.
I've had a dentist who has yelled at me for smoking cigarettes when I did smoke cigarettes. He yelled at me for smoking cigarettes, and then on the way out, he's like, "Give me a cigarette."
Nah.
And I was like, Are you a hypocrite or what the fuck?
That's the definition.
Like, thanks, sir. Thanks for anytime I go to that
Here,
dentist.
take two.
It's like it's like the roast of
Is
Matt.
that the one that pulled your teeth?
Pulled?
Yeah.
No, that was a surgeon.
Oh,
I wonder if she plays video games.
Yeah, you should ask her.
Mm-hmm. I will.
What do you need to see her again for?
I'll fuck my tooth up right now.
Oh, just to ask her.
I get surgery, or like I have insurance for it. Like I'll just see her, and while I'm there. Anyway, we gotta get the fucking rolling here.
Okay.
This is literally rolling. What's we're gonna.
What's a what?
Traditional roll. That's like 3.
I thought we were doing 4.
Is it 4?
It's 4, so we can hit all the numbers.
All right, let's do 4 then.
7481.
No,
7480.
Yeah, 7480.
All right, 7480. 7480. Did we get what's secret?
Bullshit.
7480. The Trade Prince.
Oh, very artsy.
Yeah,
right off the
looks like
rip.
my shirt. All right. I have a shirt like that.
You're right.
I do.
That's totally a Rob shirt, if I've ever seen one. And we have a nice story here going.
All right.
Not very long, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be. All right.
Yeah, let's do it. You want me to read first, or you want to?
You always do.
That doesn't mean that I should keep doing it. But I will. Special containment procedures. SCP-7480 is kept in a standard humanoid containment chamber with lights that have been dimmed. As part of Contract 7480, SCP-7480 is allowed to request cheap cigars, various refuse, and a sewing kit at monthly intervals. Should we expand on that, or should I keep going? Because that was really weird.
Hand-eye coordination. Sewing kit.
Sewing kit. You know what automatically I think about? Sewing kit, giving prisoners sewing kits. Oh, come on.
No. What am I supposed to think of?
Demolition Man. Whenever they give that guy the knitting needles.
Which one's Demolition Man?
Stallone.
And Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Remember
cool,
when
cool,
he
cool,
was
cool.
in like
Yep.
deep freeze? They
Mhm.
made him like knit.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit. Due to various interpersonal relationships, SCP-7480 is obligated to stay on site. This will continue so long as Foundation personnel continue to interact with SCP-7480. So we've got a card here. I'm going to describe it out loud.
A handwritten card.
Handwritten with really sloppy handwriting. Looks like it's all in print, but like for some reason letters that are in here are capitalized unnecessarily. So it says contact with a weird R, 5 semicolon X467, give sticks, hearth, treasure, sign yes with a check mark, signed head researcher Philia. Head researcher Philia. Okay. Am I right?
Yeah,
it's got
what?
like leet speak in it.
I mean, it's almost just like it's the ink is running on the page from the pen, if that makes sense. Like, I do
Doesn't
that.
make sense to me.
When I'm a sloppy handwriter.
Yeah.
So like sometimes like if I'm writing with a pen, there's unnecessary lines like 7. Is that 7? 6, 7?
Yeah, but with a Z.
Yeah, but it also like I thought it was supposed to be the number 7 and then it's a Z for some reason. I don't like, and then
Yeah, it's weird.
Is it say contact? 6
6X467 give sticks hearth treasure sign yes, but sign is spelled with a 5-1QN. That might not even say sign.
You know what? How many goddamn numbers? Yeah, like
It's
the
like
other.
leads, like I said, it's
in
like leads.
in the word 6, it's the S is a 5, and then there's a 3 that is STIEKS.
See, that's sticks is spelled with a 3. Anyway, why don't you just put this up while?
No, I'm totally gonna put it up, but I'm
Yeah.
also just looking at it because like this isn't even a word. Hearth is not a fucking word.
Yeah, it is for fireplace.
Oh, okay. Treasure
Is a word.
is a word.
Sign.
Let's check. I don't know. None of this made sense to
All
me.
right, let's
so
just keep going.
just saying, like, if that makes sense to you, go ahead. I'll give the description.
Okay.
Description. SCP-7480 is a diminutive entity that commonly resides with dark and cramped spaces. 7480 is reportedly uncomfortable when viewed in its entirety and refuses to reveal itself unless lying prone with its rear hidden. 7480 is generally wearing a mix of stained rags and newspapers. Is it?
We don't know yet.
It's homeless.
We don't know.
7480 is capable of short-range teleportation in order to stay within its preferred environment, using it to either scavenge materials or discreetly make contact with people. Although its property can potentially be used to escape containment, 7480 is content with its current quality of life.
So, is this another Bigfoot in a cage?
Covered in stained rags and newspapers. Homeless Bigfoot, almost.
Maybe.
Or the ghillie suit. But
Oh, yeah.
the ghillie suit is made out of stained rags and newspapers.
Sure. Oh, we got a Helena
We have Log.
Aeolos.
Her name's Helena. We'll go with that.
Helena.
Is in Site 12 break room. She fills up a kettle full of water and reaches to the cupboard handle above her. 7480 groans and looks down on Helena. She stares back.
You want me to be Helena?
And yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now I have to play a dipshit. Okay. That's
Unless you want to be that, and I'll be the dipshit.
fine. Okay. Absolutely.
Okay.
You have fun. I'll
I
be Helena and you are 7480.
Okay.
We'll have fun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so she is getting the thing, and he basically just fucking comes up behind her and scares the shit out of her. Okay, cool.
Okay.
You could give someone a heart attack like that.
Yes, attack. I attack.
Well, you're going to scare someone really bad, you know?
I have scary, sharp teeth.
You should tell people if you're going to appear, okay?
Yes, I tell them so I can scare them.
7480 uses both hands to reveal a jar full of tea leaves.
I will keep this.
Helena maintains eye contact as she fumbles with her coat pockets. She pulls out a wrapped lollipop. What about now?
So easy, I trick you.
Huh. So you did.
I take that now.
Helena reaches up and places the lollipop on the shelf. 7480 cranes its head while extending its arms as far as possible. Helena takes the jar. Thank you.
I trick you.
7480 struggles to close the cupboard as it has swung too far. Helena gently pushes it closed. Mischievous giggling can be heard from within. What?
What?
Inside
What?
the cupboard?
Okay.
Oh.
I feel like this is a big old Muppet situation.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
All right.
All right, let's start on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the two. Helena knocks on SCP-7480's containment chamber. She leans against the wall and fiddles with her phone until SCP-7480 opens the door and peeks out.
It's polite to say people's names. Do you want to try it? My name is Helena. Helena. Now you do it.
Helena.
You did it very well, but can you keep a secret?
Oh, secrets? I keep many secrets for selling. I am smart.
Well, this secret will be the most expensive of all.
Give.
You drive a hard bargain. I will tell you my secret. You see, I lost my glasses.
Oh, naughty. Lost items belong to me.
Oh no! I would give anything to get them back.
Anything?
Anything.
Cigars?
A whole pack of them.
I find your glasses.
I'm not reading ahead.
Yeah, this is so silly.
All right.
But okay. It's like a skit, but go ahead. Yeah.
Read this.
Helena reaches into her coat and pulls out a pack of cigars, because as you do. SCP-7480 is silent but noticeably shakes. I trick you. She enters the chambers and closes the door. I'll go find glasses.
Helena is holding a coat hanger with a child's tweeded suit. It's not tweeted, it's tweed. I'm going to read it again. I hate myself so fucking much.
Tweeted.
Helena is holding a coat hanger with a child's tweed suit. She looks at a recliner and presses the button so that the leg rests kick up. 7480 can be seen underneath, sulking.
You think you're so tricky.
How so?
Well, I trick you. I let you find me.
It was a lucky guess.
Lucky.
Thank you for finding my glasses.
I ate all the cigars. No take backsies.
Did you like them?
No.
So you don't want more?
No. Bring me more.
Well, I'm feeling very generous today.
Gimme.
I'm going to give you this suit that I just so happen to have.
No, you tricky.
No, it's a gift.
She rolls up the clothes and tucks it underneath the recliner. SCP-7480 continues to gawk at the clothes. Is this a trick? What do you want?
Nothing. I just want to thank you. This is a gift. You can have it.
Forever?
Forever.
You did not trick me. I trick you.
It's almost like he's...
Like a child?
Like a feral being, but also, like, if he's not human, then what the hell is he?
Yeah, we don't know yet. But nonetheless... Oh, wait. Is that a picture of him? Because if I look like that, I don't want
Oh, yeah. Placing a drawing of itself in front of Helena's quarters. When asked, 7480 has allegedly never seen this before.
Well,
he looks like...
He looks like a Toll House cookie guy.
No, my good God. Where... He looks like an elf?
Yeah.
Okay. But the elf that I had in mind, he looks like Dobby.
Yeah, he looks like Dobby. Plus, is that something drowning in front of him? What is that? Little person?
What the fuck is
that? This? It's just weird. So he's a trickster. On the back of the card, it says, "I trick you," and that's it. It's over. What's the rating on this bitch?
Probably not great.
Probably 3. 106. By Fish 12. Go to that little eye. What does that mean? Goblin for the knowing ones.
This is his author's page.
Oh, he has a page.
Yeah, I had assumed that most of the authors would have a page.
Oh, I didn't know they had this.
So this is...
The Trade Prince was what we did. Oh, these are the ones he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for him.
Who's the other guy that we've seen a lot? It's like Plague something.
I don't know.
PC something Plague some
you
bullshit.
You pay attention to this more than I do.
I mean, for, just a random roll, like, it was goofy.
It was...
And he tricked you.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much to it. He got his pants off? What is that over there? Is that shoes? Those are shoes.
Oh, it's labeled as a goblin, by the way.
It's a goblin?
I mean, that's what it says right there.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. It is like a little...
I can't tell if it's a doll. Maybe it's a doll.
Or a leprechaun.
Not the guy.
I tricked
you.
In the
water.
Oh, yeah, this... I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't either.
I do. For the random SCP that this is, coming from a roll, of course, like the back and forth there, the dialogue and whatever the fuck they were doing there. The artwork here...
Pretty nice.
Is really nice. That, the picture down there that we were just looking at, is also...
Not so nice.
Well, no, I mean...
It looks like something out of like an old school book.
This actually would remind me of a little, like, almost... Hunter S. Thompson, some crazy looking fucking. Oh, you know what? More,
I don't see
maybe
that at all.
Maybe more. Guillermo del Toro.
How are you equating books to movie people?
Books to movie people? The artwork.
Oh,
I'm talking about the artwork that people would use in some of their books or films.
Okay.
Because Hunter S. Thompson had a bunch of random artwork, and it was always like trippy almost. I felt like, yeah. Or even like maybe of his covers and shit like that.
I don't know.
Or he just made art on top of being an author. But this gives off like really trippy vibes.
That gives off like old nursery school books, like picture books when you're a kid.
Oh God, if I saw this in a fucking children's book, I'd scream. This is
frightening.
To me, this is really kind of space that's scary.
Cool little I don't know.
And then on the back it says, "I trick you."
Well, I mean, I think of something that doesn't.
Oh wait,
what?
7480 is within the bottom left frame of the cupboard down here.
Can you scroll in there?
No,
or zoom in.
Fucking do.
Why can't you? Yeah, save the image and then zoom into it. Right. What the fuck is that?
The thing with the green eyes?
The green eyes? That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't look like that drawing either.
Not really. A bit.
That's what it said, right? The bottom left of the cupboard?
Yeah, look at the bottom top of the cupboard. It looks like there's an old man up there.
What about scroll up, like down here?
Scroll up the one window up. See that right there on the right? Look at that thing. That's like an old man in a beard. Like, it looks like Moses.
Yeah. If this is supposed to be that thing, it doesn't. I don't know.
I don't know.
That doesn't match. The two things don't match really.
No.
I'll blow this up so everybody else can see what the fuck we're looking at zoomed in, and that's where it says that it's at.
So it's a goblin that
is he not
smokes cigars and sews.
Okay. And tricks. He's a trickster, and he trick you. You don't trick him. He tricks you.
He tricks you.
All right.
Trick me.
I mean, for the length of it and for the artwork alone, those two pictures, especially this one, I do like the way that it looks. I'm giving this SCP a 2. It's lucky it's not a 1.
Oh, it's a 1.5 for me.
All right. I mean, that's basic. Yeah, like I'll go down to 1.5, and the half a point is the SCP, and the 1 is for this artwork that I like. And then even this didn't make that much sense.
I think it's supposed to make you confused.
I mean, yeah, sure. And then where's the containment again? One random chamber. It's not on any. I know it is obligated to say on site what site.
But it's Euclid class.
I feel like Euclid. The meaning of that was control, like containable, but like with certain watches, you have to like requires more resources to contain. That's
not entirely relatable or not entirely reliable.
All right.
Well, they can't be all winners.
I mean, they normally are not.
They can't be all home runs.
Should we
do another?
Well, since we have this guy, maybe we can like try to give
him. I don't want to. No, I'm not redeeming this guy.
No, not really.
No.
Aw.
I don't know. I mean, if any of those look interesting to you.
Two dudes chilling in an interrogation room 5 feet apart because they're not happy.
Oh, there's some violence, gore, and gaslighting. Oh,
there's content.
And the rating dropped.
Oh wow, it's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I want to support.
Oh wow, this is actually holy fuck. Is this long?
I want to support people, but I don't want to support people in this manner.
By the way, that we're not going to review 6136, and once again the title was ridiculous. But
maybe we'll get it. What was the title?
Something. Two dudes chilling in an interrogation room 5 feet apart
because they're not happy. We're 5 feet apart.
No, we're not. We're a lot closer than 5 feet. Your fucking arm is not 5 feet long.
I'm not touching you either.
Yeah, you're not. All right, yeah, maybe we'll tell that guy to go fuck himself. Watch this.
Oh, we re-rolling. What if we get the same number?
I'm rolling 3 dice.
Then we're not going to get the same number.
948.
948.
948 also sounds familiar. It's the fucking workaholic!
We did it already.
Wait, hold...
Description. SCP-948 is Seamus, a former surgeon in the Mater Hospital, Dublin. SCP-948 has been continuously lecturing on a variety of medical subjects in the Pythagoras Theatre, Trinity College, Dublin, since July 4th, 1984. SCP-948 shows an anomalous healing effect, with physically injured subjects introduced to its lecture theater healing if it discusses relevant medical procedures. Dr. Bridges has been assigned as a specialist supervisor, tasked with befriending 948 for the purposes of the cooperation and general quality of life of the object.
I don't really have time for interruptions, Eleanor. We need to get through this topic within this lecture.
I just wanted to give you these books before I headed out. They're letting you have them now. Basic medicine stuff, but maybe things you mightn't be up to date with. I can get you anything you'd like within reason.
How did that happen?
Well, I mean, there's a chance. Just re-roll.
It's a fucking stupid chance. Like, the fact that, like, out of...
We'll roll 4 dice.
This is the, I think this one's going to be around 20, if it's not the 20th episode. So there's a 1 in 20 chance that we're going to re-roll the same number.
No.
1 through, like, 8,999. That's disturbing that happened. We're not reviewing 148. You can go listen to that episode because it already exists.
948?
The Workaholic. That was the Seamus. 889.
Let's do 889. Oh, that was Seamus.
Yeah. So let's. Oh, look right there, Lost Children.
899. You went to the wrong one.
Oh, did I? Oh, 889.
Hybridization.
Mm.
That sounds good. It's got a higher rating. Let's do it.
It's nice and short. Let's go. So another one. Since whatever the fuck we just read, the puppet, the fucking not the puppet, the goblin, whatever number it was, 7480. Is that what it was? I don't remember.
I don't
Too
know.
short. Not great. So anyway, here goes SCP 889. Special Containment Procedures. 889 has been completely sealed with concrete, saved for a single airlock entrance for research purposes. The building is surrounded with a standard security fence and written warnings under the cover of Government Medical Research Facility. For the next 1 year, Mobile Task Force will take bi-monthly sweeps of the surrounding countryside. Any pre-containment products of 889 are to be neutralized and or captured and brought to Bioresearch Area 32. Local rumors or sightings concerning strange animals are to be pursued with utmost diligence. So,
Okay.
I like the concerning strange sightings of.
Well, this one's called
strange
hybridization.
animals. Yeah,
so this is getting interesting.
All right, and the quarterly swab is to be made of the interior of 889. If any prokaryotes are discovered exhibiting the effect of 889, or if any staff member contract an unusual illness, 889 is to be incinerated and sealed indefinitely. All staff members equipped are to be decontaminated fully.
All right. 889 is an abandoned cattle barn located several miles north of Blank, Montana, USA, and a series of farming buildings in various states of disrepair surround SCP-889. No signs of human habitation are nearby, and no information is available concerning current or previous owners. Within SCP-889, a combination of male and female animal or plant gametes from any two species produces viable offspring. A combination of male and female animal or plant gametes. Whoa, that's pretty crazy.
Or any of the two species. So does that mean
It means you can mix half of a
plants
plant and an animal.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm in.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. This process occurs through a novel rearrangement of chromosomes during fertilization. In cases where gametes of different genome size, or if different ploidy meet, chromosomes are often doubled or combined. The full extent of the progression is still under research. While mechanical considerations such as animal size, genital structure, and internal versus external fertilization often prevent dissimilar species from mating, methods of artificial fertilization are effective in 90% of trials. Combinations of genes and traits and offspring are conceived within SCP-889 are generally evenly split between the male and female parents. However, biological aspects such as body size, blood type, and homeostasis are necessarily parallel to the female parent. Hybrids are in all cases sterile, and there is a direct correlation between genomic similarity of parents and the lifespan and genetic fitness of offspring. So, you have some viable mixing of different species.
And genetics mutating, I'm guessing, and then
So if they don't have the right physical parts for fertilization, you can actually fertilize the two of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're supposedly sterile. So I don't know how that works. But nonetheless, SCP-889 has also exhibited limited capability to interfere with the interspecies recognition of animals, making conspecific animals within SCP-889 much more likely to attempt to mate. For this reason, care should be taken when exposing human beings to SCP-889. I guess they might want to mate with you.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh!
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
The SCP-889 has not demonstrated any observable effect on asexual or unicellular organisms. Cross-testing between kingdoms has been similarly unsuccessful. SCP-889 is maintained under the jurisdiction of Bioresearch Site 32. A small breeding facility has been erected near SCP-889 to provide test animals and laboratory capabilities. So what I got out of that was that you can't have a single cell organism mix with a mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They've got to be at least close similarly to what they both are. So in order for it to be successful, because cross-testing between kingdoms is unsuccessful.
And these plant animals or animal plants, because I'm getting more of the. In my head, I pictured a bunch
Planimals?
of horny Pokemon.
Whoa. All right.
Bulbasaur would be one of them.
Experiments log 889A. A number of hybridizing experiments were conducted between blank and blank in 2010, 2009, and 2010 using SCP 889. All experiments were conducted using artificial insemination. A selection of relevant tests is included below. So,
the way that this is reading, or the way that I'm looking at this right now, just reminds me of the list of shit that you could get out of the vending machine.
oh, this will be good. Because I'm like sort of reading ahead, but I'm not trying not to.
You can have the first one then.
All right, fine. A1. Let's just go with A1. Date 2009, sometime in 2009. Male parent was an albino laboratory rat, and the female parent was also an albino laboratory rat. Gestation time 21 days, number of offspring 7. Notes: this experiment was conducted as a control. The results were normal. Adult offspring healthy, average 22 centimeters in length.
So 2 rats made rats.
2 rats made rats.
Perfect. Date of 2009. The male parent is the American cockroach, and the female parent is an albino laboratory rat. Gestation time 21 days. Number of offspring 14.
That's a lot.
The notes: adult offspring 15 centimeters in length, brownish,
Chitinous.
segmented, more skittish than standard lab rats. Mouth parts are irregular, in some cases useless. More rat, because they said that most of their genomes or whatever come from the female parent.
But it's chitinous and segmented like a cockroach.
This is, oh my good God. You can have that one. That's
Okay.
for you.
All right. A3 is also in 2009. Male parent was a bull. Female parent was a cat. Oh,
Bull cat.
Jesus. Bull cat.
The old bull cat.
Cat bull.
Cat bull.
Gestation time 98 days. I'm assuming it's closer to a cat's term of gestation. Number of offspring 1. Adult offspring 50 centimeters in length. Exhibits bovine skull facial structure, feline body, type size. Notably less agile than an average cat. Prefers to feed upon grass. Dissection reveals a typical bovine pregastric rumen. So it had the digestive system of a bull, obviously since it's eating grass.
Yep.
But it has a feline body type. So it looks like a bull with the face, but its body type is a cat.
889-4,
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah.
Male parent is that
Is a parakeet.
a parakeet?
That's a parakeet.
What does it say?
That's a budgeriar. That's the genus.
Budgeriar is a parakeet?
Yeah, that's a parakeet. Just don't ask me how I know. I know.
Okay, and then the female parent is a salmon. 19 days, number of offspring 12. Adult offspring average 40 centimeters in length. Greenish blue color. Scales are striated and elongated, causing considerable drag in water. Pectoral fins are extended and wing-like. Use pectoral fins for an awkward flight movement rather than standard flexion-driven swimming. Specimens have small curved beaks and preferably feed by scraping algae from rocks.
So we've got a fishy bird.
And like more of a bird that can sometimes glide, I would
Yeah,
say.
well,
like
it's like
especially if a salmon's swimming upstream,
Maybe it's like one of those. Do you ever hear of flying fish?
No.
Yeah, in the ocean they have flying fish. The pectoral things are like wings.
So that's an actual SCP. That's
No, that's an actual animal.
and then similar to this.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
Next, A5, 2009. Male parent was sweet corn, plant. The female parent was a western red cedar, also plant. Time varied. Number of offspring, 257. That's a lot of offspring. But then again, offspring plants show extreme variation between specimens, but have been roughly classified into several broad varieties. Number 1. 5-1 is considered corn trees, otherwise normal red cedar specimen that yield ears of corn instead of normal cones. Analysis revealed kernels to be non-toxic. Test subjects described the taste as odd, but not bad. 5-2. Corn cone stalks, otherwise normal corn specimens, which grow ears enclosed by hard scales, kernels similar to those from 5-1. Corn cone trees, 5-3. Otherwise normal red cedar specimens, which produce small ears of corn enclosed in hard scales instead of normal cones or normal ears. Resultant corn was described by test subjects as disgusting. Yummy. 5-4, red cedar stalks, organisms with herbaceous corn-like central stems, and woody red cedar-like lateral branches.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like some of them are like more red cedar, some of them are more corn.
This one looks like it would be like
this, yeah.
The corn stalks, the red cedar stalks seem.
Yeah,
I can picture that.
I can picture that too. Variegated red cedar. Red cedar trees which produce both green and yellow needles. Yellow needles are in fact heavily modified corn kernels which are not arranged into any flower or cone-like structure. Cornbread made from these needles were described by testers as delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right.
5-6, hard corn plants, producing kernels with tough bark-like shells. 5-7, needle corn plants, producing kernels similar in shape to cedar needles and otherwise conventional ears. Variety 5-7-2 also possesses a woody trunk. Yearly growth cycles in varieties of species 889-A5 have tended to mirror those of the more genetically similar parent in each case. While all hybrids produced using SCP 889 are sterile, reproductions by cuttings and tissue culture is successful. Resulting specimens displayed no unusual variation from no other plant. Rehybridization using the first generation of offspring of transplanted individuals has not yet been attempted. Experiments 889A9 through 16, which we haven't even talked about, were conducted under the Farrago project. Access is restricted. So they even did more tests that they can't publish.
When I initially read the beginning of it, I thought that they were actually doing shit with plants and animals.
Well, they might have through...
They might have... yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they just did like the basic shit in the beginning. Just
yeah,
not to scare the reader.
What the fuck?
Right?
Why would you stop there?
Like I want to see the rest of it. Is there anything else? Can we look up Farrago Project?
I have a feeling that it would be a thing. If it was a thing, it'd be...
its own?
Like a link. Yeah. The Farrago Project, in the context of the SCP Foundation, is a fictional project focused on the containment and study of anomalous entities and objects, with a particular focus on 4839, an extra-dimensional entity responsible for various Foundation problems. The project is primarily goal to understand and contain a different SCP, as well as other anomalous entities and objects to mitigate the risk it poses to the Foundation and humanity. Bruh, yeah, that's exact. That's what I got out of that. Was
okay.
This right there is to make sure that, whatever the fuck happens doesn't, like, if it goes bad, we're covering this shit up.
Gotcha.
That fucking project right there, risk it poses to the Foundation humanity, is them possibly running those tests 9 through 16. We're on fucking plants and animals together.
Different types of animals together.
I mean, I don't even like the fucking tests that they were running there. Besides the cockroach and rat thing.
Yeah,
that's disgusting. But you got your cat bowl, you got your flying salmon,
you got your fishy,
and then this
bird.
corn. Like the fact that like some of this corn probably tastes like shit. Like I get that, but
some of it was great.
I like the needles that were heavily modified corn kettles, and then they were like, oh, we made this cornbread out of it. It was delicious.
Oh, that sounds good because cornbread sounds good.
Making I guess genetically modifying food is fucking nutty. This this SCP was better than
the last one,
the first one.
Yeah.
But I think I brought it down and we agreed like a 1.5. This is probably right around our average, but I would put it below the average because I think we decided our average was like 3.5. So I'm putting this at a 3.
I'm putting it at a 3 as well.
Yeah. Not terrible.
Not bad, but
the rating.
It piqued my interest. It made me think about things, and that's the whole point of these. Is like you want your heart beating a little more whenever you like something like pretty cool happens in these. The story comes out a certain way, and you just get excited, and that's what I like about these SCPs.
So I hope you guys had a great holiday. Thank you for stopping by this channel here on Going with Rogue, listening to the Safely Controlled podcast. Please check out other stuff on the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, Rogue Report is now a weekly episodic podcast coming out Saturdays at 8 a.m. Please check out the channel for the gameplay videos. Okay. Be ready to see a gameplay video that I play a game with Rob sometime in the future. Whatever we decide to play together.
So bad.
What do you play on Steam, if you play anything on Steam?
I hardly play anything.
Maybe we'll find something on Steam that we can play together.
I usually play my Xbox console because it's just easy.
Yeah, for sure. I like console more than I like computer myself.
I'm just better at the controls. Not much better.
Well, thank you for coming over, recording with me.
Absolutely.
This is always fun. All right, and make sure you guys keep your ear to the ground for the next episode. Until then, we'll see you.
See you guys.